Hi. First, I'd like to apologize for the poor quality of this scan. This is a scan of a 4x6 print from the days when I was shooting film. There's some loss in the highlights, loss of information in the shadows, so it's not a very good representation of this photograph. But the lesson for this photograph isn't about how to improve your scans, but rather the lesson is in not being shy. One evening, some friends and I were going out to dinner to a French restaurant over off of Las Feliz. Sadly, it's no longer there anymore. But when we walked into the restaurant, I see this bartender behind the bar. The light coming in through the front window was magical, and when I saw her and the light hitting her, it was a cinematic moment. Felt like a moment out of a movie. I sat down and told my friends that I really wished that I could photograph this woman. This was early in my photographic career, and I was still quite shy about asking. Since then, I've gotten over it. But my friend said, "Perry, just go ask her. If you don't ask her, you don't get to photograph her. And if you ask her and she says no, you don't get to photograph her. There's no downside in asking her. There's only the upside that she might say yes." So I went over and introduced myself to the bartender and told her that I was in the process of building my fine art nude photography portfolio and that I would really like to include her in my portfolio. Without taking a breath, she says, "Oh, I would love to. Thank you for asking me." I wasn't prepared for that quick of an answer of positive, yes, I would. But I told her, stumbled, and said, well, let me give you my name and phone number, and if I can get your name and phone number, I'll give you a call and we can set a shoot up sometime. So I called her the next day and set up a photo shoot time at her apartment. This photograph here was taken in her living room just as we were getting started, and the light was provided by, as you can see in the catch lights in her eye, by a big open window over my right shoulder. There's a little bit of light, I think it was hitting a chair behind her from another window, but outside of that there was no other light turned on in her apartment. Again, I like to photograph using whatever light is available. The point of the photograph, as I said before, was when you meet someone, or you're at an event, or you're on an occasion where you meet somebody that you would like to photograph, don't be shy. Ask. You have nothing to lose. The worst thing is you don't get to photograph the person that you had your heart set on photographing. And odds are, if you ask with a kind heart, you're a trustworthy person, and you're honest in your expression of what your intent is in photographing the person, the odds are in your favor that they're going to say yes, more times than not. So thank you again for viewing my photos. If you have any suggestions that you'd like to hear me talk about, please leave that in the comment section below. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.